Namaste YouTube, welcome to Cafe Enoma and welcome to our Mega Reaction Fest 3. We are going to give our reactions to 3 songs in this one video. And this is for our patron Barry.
We are going to react to BJ Thomas firstly, then we are going to react to Paper Lace, and then thirdly Sparks. The first song that we are reacting to is by BJ Thomas, and it's called Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head. There's an iconic song in a movie which goes by the same name. So this is either a cover or it's the original. I'm not really sure because in the movie I think the actor himself sings a song. I don't remember which movie it is or which actor it was. Was it?
You're referring to
Very old movie. I'm talking when I was a baby, probably baby.
And you watched that,
First
you remember
5
it.
years.
Wow.
I remember.
That's not baby, that's
First
like
5
child.
years.
Yeah.
So I watched this movie with the family and I remember this iconic song. It came on the radio a few times thereafter, but I don't think I've heard this song in a good 30 years for sure. Last 30 years I've not heard this.
Yeah.
Maybe more.
Yeah.
Maybe 34, 35 years.
Yeah.
That's how old this song is. So we are reacting to BJ Thomas, Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head.
Yeah.
What do you think this song is about, Kirti? It's a long time since I asked you about this.
You were a baby and you remember listening to this song when you were 5
What
years old.
new
You were
song?
a baby. So I don't know when were you a toddler. Maybe by 10. Okay. Raindrops keep falling on my head. I have no clue. I think it should be about rain.
About the rain,
Yeah,
but
about
what
the rain.
about the rain?
What about the rain?
Do you think it's going to be like the Creedence Clearwater Revival song?
Oh, have you ever seen the rain? Like the Vietnam War rain.
Oh, I hope this is not that kind of rain.
Okay.
I kind of get fed up of
You know
all
what?
these songs
No,
about war.
there is one more
and,
sense to
you know,
raindrop. I
yeah.
tell you what. Many parts of the world, I'm not sure if it is there in America too, with the same problem. But a lot of countries in the world where rain happens more, in India too, a lot of people live in houses which are not that well made. No, the concrete is not good enough. They are just living in a house that is not too good for the rains, and the water starts dripping through the roofs, and it makes it a hell of a time during the monsoon. So I don't want it to be that kind of a song. You know that constant water dripping during the rains can make people go mad.
The song I remember is very happy.
It's happy, good.
Raindrops keep falling on my head. Na 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 na. Raindrops keep falling on my head. They keep falling. Na 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 na. So that's what I think this song is, but it may be something different.
Okay.
Let's check it out. This is the first time single take honest reaction, unless it's a song by the original artist. And for you, first time, right?
Yeah, first time.
Let's get started for Barry. And hope you enjoy all our reactions during the 3rd Mega Reaction Fest. All these reactions from 11th November to 30th November are part of the Mega Reaction Fest 3. And they are for our patrons, by our patrons, for our long-term subscribers, by our long-term subscribers, and for all our viewers to enjoy.
Raindrops are falling on my head, and just like the guy's feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, and they keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun, and I said I didn't like the way he got things done. He's sleeping on the job, and those raindrops are falling on my head, and they keep falling. But there's one thing I know, the blues they send to greet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. cry is not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. The cry is not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me.
Wow, I think it's the same song and it sounds like the original.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds like the original. But I
So
thought
this is your babyhood song.
my memory was always that the actor used to sing this song.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's.
B.J. Thomas is also an actor.
I doubt it. But it sounds like the original, must be. Because that saxophone thing at the end of the trumpet family
the horn.
instrument, I think that was what gave it in. You know, that was there in the original too, in the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got a fabulous memory though. I can't believe I remember this song.
You do.
Yeah.
Your memory is good.
One thing is
Super
strange
good.
though, before I come to you, I must mention it right away.
Yeah.
I kind of find it funny and strange that many people find the rain a problem.
Yeah.
It's always associated with problem and running for shelter.
Yeah.
You know, why?
That's the
Why?
skeleton.
Why? I don't understand why. Rains are the best time of the year for me. It's such a beautiful time of year. You know, yeah, I agree that if you're outside and you're just caught in the rain, definitely you can open your umbrella or find some shade. But what is there to worry about or get scared of the rain or talk to the sun about stopping it? Rains are so beautiful, beautiful time of year. Yes, I agree, when it rains in the off season, it does a lot of damage to the crops of the farmers if it rains very heavily, you know, at odd times of the year. It does damage the crops. But apart from that, when it actually rains, I love it. So that is my personal opinion. I find it amusing, I find it strange even, and sometimes I find it a bit disgusting when people say the rain is something bad.
Okay.
You know, so having said that, what is your first time single take honest reaction to this song? It's all yours. We move to the next song.
I enjoyed the song. I like the line when he said he spoke to the sun and told sun, why is he sleeping on job? That's not right.
Why is
Sun-
sleeping on the job? Yeah.
Yeah. Why is sun sleeping and letting this rain to slip down? Or if sun is supposed to have a role in it, I don't know. But he did ask sun, why are you doing that? But he doesn't mind the rain because he's free. He's got no worries at the moment. He's not in a state where rain can affect him too much. He's not broken hearted. He's not feeling too low, too blue. It's just okay. Rain is come and he's dealing with it. When you said you even find it disgusting when people don't like rain, it's the same thing about summer, right? It gets so hot and actually disgusting that I hate summer. But I can't say that someone not liking summer is
I don't
bad.
hate the summer either.
I don't like it.
I just, I'm in the shade. I have a wonderful life where most of the time I'm in the shade for most of the summer.
Yeah.
I can't complain. I have never complained
Yeah,
about
and
the
the
summer.
same thing with rain, right? You're blessed to have a good house during the rains when it is pouring outside, to sit inside and enjoy. But as before the song began, I said a lot of people are not blessed with a great roof over their heads. and they can have a major problem during rains.
So do you think this is that kind of a guy who
No,
has...
he's got no problems. He's saying he's okay. I mean, I fought with it in the beginning. I complained about it, but now I think I'm a free man and I don't worry about it. So he had mixed feelings about the rains.
You know, there's so many movies, TV show episodes that come to mind where they show
it very gloomy.
the rain as a gloomy, completely gloomy experience. You know, which I don't quite like. You know, it's not the right way to treat the rain.
Treat the rain.
Having said that, I absolutely loved his voice. I love the
Yeah.
way he sang it. I love the music. This was a perfect song for me, a joyful song, but not so joyful for me because it, you know, criticizes the rain, and I don't like that.
You know, there is a nursery rhyme. Rain, rain, go away, come again some other day. Even kids don't like it at times because they want to play outside.
Who do you think teaches those kids not to like it? It's adults. Kids like it.
They love it.
I hated that song too. I remember that song.
Yeah,
I remember
you
it.
do, you do.
I hated singing that song. Because I said I'm forced to sing it. I want the rain to come. In my mind I was saying, rain, come, come, rain,
Come
come. But with my mouth I was saying, rain, go away, come again some other day. But in my mind I was saying, come, come, welcome to the rain. I love the sound of the rain drops falling outside my window. I love the sound of being in the rain, you know, just getting wet when it just rains. I'm at my beach hotel, just by the waves, the sound of the waves, the sound of the sea, the breeze blowing. For example, Goa, for example, the hill stations.
You know, the off-season.
I'm just out in the balcony and my hands I put out and I'm getting wet. I go out, take a small walk, get wet, get drenched in the rain. I love it. I absolutely love that experience, that feeling, that tingling feeling all over my body of the fresh rain water falling upon my body. I love the experience. It's like having my own little waterfall which is controlled. It's not coming with a gush. It's coming in tricklets and droplets of water. Beautiful rain, and I love the experience of enjoying great cuisine, great company while the rains are pouring down outside. It's so beautiful. The weather is so gorgeous. Just love it.
Just to play with you, I'll remind you. Rainy season, the monsoon season is off season in Goa. That's how much people hate it.
Not about hating it. It's about just the
Discomfort.
The fact is that it's you know, the smarter ones don't want the others to know that that's the best time of the year to visit Goa. Rainy season. Okay, let's go on to Paper Lace. My ratings for the song don't matter because I already said what I felt. I enjoyed the song. I loved his voice. I just have a problem with people putting down the rain.
Putting down the rain.
Yeah, serious problem. Yeah, it's like someone, you know, promoting fire.
Someone promoting
Fire I have a serious problem with.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to talk about it without my headphones. Fire is a serious problem. If someone says I'm scared of the fire,
It's good.
I agree. I completely agree.
Yeah.
No one wants to play with fire. Only a foolish person would like to play with fire.
Yeah.
There are people who eat fire and all that. Again in Goa, and it looks wonderful, especially if it's raining behind them. The fire in their mouth blowing and then the rains behind them. What a beautiful scene that is. So, someone says I hate the fire, it makes sense.
You make friends.
I hate those, you know, the stones falling. What are they called? Hailstorm?
Yeah.
Stones
yeah,
fall,
hailstorm, yeah.
pebbles and stones.
Ice.
I've never experienced it, but I would hate that because that can kill you, it can break your limbs.
It can break your head.
Yeah, so that is, I agree with that. But rain?
Seriously?
Seriously? The Night Chicago Died by Paper Lace.
Oh, the night Chicago died. Like a police. Siren.
Daddy was a cop on the east side of Chicago, back in the USA, back in the bad old days. In the heat of a summer night, in the land of the dollar bill, when the town of Chicago died, we talk about it still. When a man named Al Capone tried to make that town his own, and he called his gang the war. heard my mama cry. I heard her pray the night Chicago died. Brother, what a night it really was. Brother, what I thought it really was. Glory be. I heard my mama cry. I heard her pray the night Chicago died. Brother, what a night the people saw. Brother, what a night the people saw. Yes, indeed. And the sound of the battle rang through the streets of the old east side, till the last of the hoodlum gang had surrendered up or died. They were shouting in the street, and the sound of running feet. And I asked someone who said, about 100 cops are dead. I heard my mama cry. I heard her pray the night Chicago died. Brother, what a night it really was. Brother, what I thought it really was. Glory be. I heard my mama cry. I heard her pray the night Chicago died. Brother, what a night the people saw. Brother, what I thought the people saw. Yes, indeed. Then there was no sound at all but the clock upon the wall. Then the door burst open wide, and my daddy stepped inside, and he kissed my mama's face, and he brushed her tears away. The night Chicago died. The night Chicago died. Brother, what a night the people saw. Brother, what a fight the people saw. Yes, indeed. The night Chicago died. The night Chicago died. Brother, what a night it really was. Brother, what a fight it really was. Glory be. The night Chicago died. The night Chicago died. Brother, what a night the people saw. Brother, what a fight the people saw.
Wow.
Oh.
This is a 10 on 10 song. I say it right
Why
away.
is that? Why is that?
Right away.
Would you
I
explain it?
enjoy it.
Could you explain it? Why 10 on 10?
Damn. Everything was right about this song. I mean, apart from the night Chicago died and all the problems that were happening in the night. But wow, the vocals were amazing. Those elements of hey and then ho and claps and all of that. Wow, this is exciting. This song was great. It sounded great on the first listen. I was all into it. And a song doesn't need 2 times for a person to get it in, invite inside. It's just one listen is enough. And you decide whether you want to listen to them more and more or no. This is a great introduction to Paper Lace. I like this song. The night Chicago died. I like the music a lot. Whatever they did with the music was all right. And I think a lot of people can get a lot of inspiration from this song itself. All the tunes, everything were different, were new, were refreshing.
What I don't, well, I agree with your sentiment on the music and
the vocals and the
vocals
style
and everything.
Yeah.
The story is very sad.
I know it is.
It's very sad. It's Al Capone. Many of us know he's one of the most notorious gangsters in the world.
He is?
He was.
Okay,
He was. And there was this deadly massacre on the east side, and this is the song that talks about that.
Okay.
His father, one of the band members or the artist's father, was a cop on the east side of Chicago when it happened. And that's why the mother cried, because she was worried about the father.
But he came home.
Finally he came home, he kissed her, everything was well,
Yeah.
and it was a happy ending. But it wasn't a happy ending for all the thousands and thousands of families whose people were killed. Cops were killed, gangsters were killed, innocent people were killed with stray bullets. You know, that was the time of the Tommy gun. Tommy gun was king in Chicago. Al Capone ruled the empire, but the king of it all was the Tommy gun. And the Tommy gun spoke and people died. It was as simple as that. So those were the times where, Chicago, it was a gangster's paradise.
We reacted to
And-
Gangster's Paradise.
Yeah, but it's not that kind of gangster's paradise. It's even worse.
Okay.
So and nothing much has changed in Chicago really, or for that matter in many large cities in the West, specifically in North America, more specifically or precisely in America. Nothing much has changed. Today the Tommy gun has changed to a suit and a tie and the banks. So
Okay.
you have the corporate sector and the banking sector, which was
Capitalist, yeah.
largely responsible for the poverty of the whole world today. Largely responsible. From 2008 till 2019 today, it's been more than 10 years now. The whole world has been suffering because of the banking crisis, the financial crisis that started in 2008 in America, primarily due to the bankers and the venture capitalists and the investors and the government. So they were all equally responsible, and they are the Tommy gun in today's world. They still rule. They are the godfathers. They can do what they want. They can print money out of thin air. They can create wealth out of nothing, and they can create havoc for society at large. And mortgage, people who have suffered and are dying due to severe problems, not having proper health care, not having proper insurance when they die, their family members have to, they suffer for decades. And so many severe problems are there which are affecting millions of Americans today and millions of people around the world. So Al Capone was just one guy. He killed thousands of people, or responsible for the deaths of thousands of people, many of them being cops, many of them being gangsters,
Other ones,
competitive gangs. Many of his own gang members also died because of him. Because when you fire the Tommy gun, the person in the front also has a Tommy gun at times. So it's both way firing, and this is what this was. This was a full-blown gang war. It was replayed in a few movies. I've seen documentaries on this topic. And, so a great song by Paper Lace, but it talks about the modern world where we may not be killed by the Tommy gun, but the numbers of those dying and suffering are in the millions, not in the hundreds or thousands, like Al Capone's time. Today they are in the millions, and no one is doing anything.
The only best example for all the capitalists and all the bankers I see in today's world is we may be tackling with mosquito as well. We may be killing and tackling with the mosquito problem well by fumigation. But if you make a huge mosquito that is sucking people's blood, would consist all these entities and all these organizations. They suck blood out of people, and they in return, they get the blood, and in return they give side effects and other illnesses to people too.
Another song where the music was phenomenal. I'll give it 10 on 10. I agree with Kirti.
Yeah.
Vocals were phenomenal. I'll give it 9 on 10. The lyrics, I just don't agree with all this violence. Nothing. There's nothing to it. It was a happy ending, but I don't like violence.
You should understand
I
my
just
way of
detest
rating.
and dislike violence.
Yeah.
And I'm a Gandhi follower,
Yeah.
a Mahatma Gandhi follower.
Yeah.
I follow the path of non-violence in my everyday life. I meditate. I love meditation. I love a peaceful lifestyle. I love a relaxing lifestyle. And I wish the same for everyone all around the world. There's no sense in this violence and this suffering and all that is going on in the Western world mainly, and it's spreading to the other parts of the world slowly. So I just don't like this, all this talk about war and bloodshed and, so many people crying and unhappy because of all that. Sad. What were you going to say?
I was saying my basis for the rating it high 10 was the way it was written. It was self-explanatory, it was clear, and it was not repetitive.
Yeah, it's based on a real story as well. So it's
well written as well in one song.
Written, yeah. Let's get started with SPARKS. Another new band or artist that we're hearing. 3 new artists in a row we are hearing today from Barry.
Decline and fall.
And please note Barry and the other lovers of these bands or artists, that this is my personal opinion that I'm sharing during the reaction, as well as Kirti's, whatever she shares in each reaction is her personal opinion. We are not asking you to agree with it. This is why our channel is special. We are unbiased, we are honest, we are Indian. So we are looking at this music from the West,
outside.
from an outsider's perspective, not by someone who's in there and who's heard this music, know these stories and live there. We are looking at it from a third person's point of view. So obviously we will not appreciate and like and agree with everything that you like and agree and appreciate.
Yeah.
We love the music, but we'll say it for what it's worth when it comes to the lyrics. Let's get started. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed.
Now I stutter, now I dribble. Other than that, I'm lost like I was then. The decline in full of me. I just shaved my nose off, oh well. Other than that, I'm lost like I was then. The decline in full of me. If I had a hammer, I would drop it and break it. Look at the pieces. Now I've got a hobby, I collect frozen pizzas. Check out my pizzas. Now your jokes seem really funny. Other than that, I'm lost like I was then. The decline in full of me. Where's my mouth and this eating is rough on the shores. Gee, I'm sorry about the thermometers. Would you tell me again what your girls, what your guys? Gee, I hope that this finger meant so long Position bubbling under, drowning in goodbye, future Mrs. Mel. The decline in full, decline in full, decline in full of me. I'm fading away. I'm fading away. I'm fading away.
What is this? The both of them in the thumbnail seem to be like him. It's
Oh, I didn't see that carefully.
and it's titled "Angst in My Pants."
And
Not ants in my pants, angst in my pants.
angst in my pants. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
I can understand that.
Okay, Kirti, this is your chance.
Okay, this is my chance.
I'm going to be silent for this one. I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done. I'm done with all of Al Capone and all of the
All the rainy
sad
haters.
talk about the
Rain
rain.
haters.
I'm done. For me, the rains are the most romantic time of the year. For me, it's always a non-violent day in my home. Yeah, so what are your thoughts on this guy who's talking about the decline and
The
fall
decline
of
and
me?
fall of me by Spark. Oh wow.
I don't know what to say. I'm
You know,
literally
luckily,
tongue-tied right
yeah, luckily you're not going to say much because I don't see much sense coming out of the song anyway.
now. That's why I passed it on to you.
I know that you're very, very smart and cheeky.
I've got a hobby. I collect frozen pizzas. Check out my pizzas. At that time, I actually looked at the video where he was actually showing it. But then I saw his face over there.
And in the women's clothes, also his face, he said.
Looks like him. I can't get it back on the screen. Oh, it's over now. but it looked like him.
Okay. Though the best part of the song was, when the instrumental started and those big bands like sound. I'm not sure if that was the bass guitar doing the job or the drums. One of them, but it was done well. I like that bit a lot.
The music was
Instrumental.
once again
Yeah.
of a very high quality. Very good request by Barry as far as the music is concerned.
Yeah.
Top notch music.
Yeah.
All three songs. I personally enjoyed the music in the second song, Paper Lace song. This was tied second with the first song of BJ Thomas.
DJ Thomas.
So I like both these songs musically. Second and third, same position, both these songs. First is Paper Lace. So musically they are far superior to some of the requests we've been receiving.
Yeah.
Far superior.
A lot.
So I enjoy the music, I enjoy the vocals. I like this guy's vocals.
Yeah.
Reminds me of a few bands that I used to listen to when I was growing up.
You're not a baby, right?
And my mama used to not like it, me listening to them. But I like the music in this and the vocals. But once again, when it comes to the lyrics,
I'll come to
kind
the
of
lyrics.
falls flat for me.
I'll come to the lyrics. I think he's losing his mind. He's actually losing his mind. He's talking things that don't make sense. He's saying goodbye to the future and Mrs. Mail and whatnot, and I'm fading away. Thank God he said I'm fading away. He's going. He's losing his mind.
No,
He's
actually,
losing
what's
himself.
happening is that he's about to be married and he knows that it's going to be the end, the start of the
So
end
this
of
is the
his
cry before
life.
the...
This is the
new
cry
life.
before the wedding night. This is the final lament. And that's what I don't like, because for me, it has been the best part of my life. When I met Kirti,
So this is
we got
bachelor's
married.
party song.
When I got married, it was the best time of my life since then. And this guy is talking about it being the worst time of his life. Once again, I don't get this. It's maybe a cultural divide, a cultural difference. I just don't get all this violence, talk about violence and drugs and hating your wedding and hating your wife. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why do you get married in the first place?
Yeah.
Scrap the institution of marriage from the constitution.
Constitution.
Change the Declaration of Independence and add in a clause there. No more marriages in our country. Just like you say, the pursuit of happiness and never getting it actually. Same way you can add in this too. No more marriages in our country because we fail miserably at it. We do not know how to love another human being.
Oh,
Essentially, that's what it is,
that's
right?
how it is, yeah.
That's what we gather from all these songs. It's too much talk about hatred and disgust of the rain, now weddings. Oh, I hope I'm wrong, but very rarely am I wrong about such things.
Okay. You know what? The people who are already anxious and worried about the wedding and the marriage, I wonder why are they, in the first place, why did they decide to actually get married? There is a lot of time. Take your time. Take another year. Take 2 years. Take 5 years. Why are you getting worried that you lose out on a good person when you were so dreaded anyway? So take a break. Don't do that. Secondly, why anticipate and worry so much? There can be a good day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Not to
On
anticipate
that
wrong
note,
things.
we'll end this reaction marathon. Goodbye.